Man, it's 9 AM and it's the 3rd of January already. I hope you liked the Digital Nomads story chapter 1 video. I did it because I wanted to do like a montage of my trip in Australia over the past 4 months.
Space tracking station.
Just had breakfast, and while I'm on my way downtown, I'll let you see what I got up to
Deep Space
when I
Tracking
clicked
Station,
yes
which is
on the
it's
interview.
the largest satellite.
We are an established tech blog with a fantastic team of writers, creatives and content strategists on board. So it's asking whether I want to accept this interview, so let's see what it does. It's almost like writing an application form, so it's asking me to write a message to the client. It's asking me how well I know the Android industry, and I've got to be specific. Do I have any examples of videos that I've shot, edited and produced, which I do. So it's asking to include the links to those videos in the descriptions there. Do you have any examples of you as a host in front of the camera? And I've got to put links and stuff there. So I've got 2 out of those 3 things, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap up on Android, find out the basics of what Android is. I know it's like I've seen Android systems on mobiles and stuff like that, but I don't know specifics about the Android stuff, so I need to go and have a quick read of that, and then I'll fill this out. I've just spent the last hour researching the Android industry on Wikipedia, and I've just basically filled out the application form now, so I'm ready to go. Yeah, so I think I'm going to submit it. This is it. So the first work remotely job. 3, 2, 1, submit. Fingers crossed it all goes well. Guess what? I got my parcel. I think this is my hard drive. It is finally here. Yes.
So is it the whole day?
It's the whole day. We take care. We do a barbecue lunch, so we take care of all of that.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Pleasure.
Thank you. We'll see you in a bit.
See ya.
Wow, we made it downtown. At the Australian War Memorial. This is a view that you saw from the top of Mount Ainslie when I was last up there. That big parade walk, that's it there. And at the end of the parade walk is the Parliament building. That's the one with the big dome that I showed you on one of the last videos.
Didn't see that's not free.
We're just about to do the tour. I'm actually with we're just about to do a tour around the museum. Yeah, it's free to come in and we're just going to have a look around.
And just because you'll be a big group, just stick with me and we'll get through.
Alright, off we go on the tour. This is a pretty awesome place. Such a scenic place, such a very important place in Australia's history. The frustrating part about this is that because I don't hear so well, I can't hear what the actual tour guide is saying because she's quite far away and because there's quite a lot of people in front of her. So it's very difficult for me to sort of pick out what she's saying about the place. So I'm trying my best, but it's not going down too well. So what I do instead, when I can't make out what people are saying, I just enjoy the views. I just have a look at if there's any writing, any stories, and just learn from that instead of from actual somebody talking to me, if that makes sense. This right here is the Roll of Honour, which all the poppies are placed right along in memory of all the soldiers that have died in the Great War for Australia. And I think it was from 1914 to 1918. And that's a lot of people. Just look at the amount of people that have died in war. It's crazy. I'm just heading into the main chamber. actual history of the Great War itself is so complicated and complex. There's so many different things that have happened over the course of those years, and you know, it's a lot to take in just one visit in this war memorial. But if anything, it leaves me speechless. I don't even know what to say in here, because it's one of those sacred places, and so many people have died, and it was just a horrific experience for thousands and thousands of people. But I guess one thing I could say is that I'm glad that we don't have any of this today. This is what it was like inside one of the bomb shelters. So this is just a small bomb shelter, and yeah, you couldn't imagine being in there for months at a time in such a small space. There is absolutely so much to see here, so I'm trying my best to pick out some of the really interesting bits and show you. But there really is, it's like an information overload here. You know, if you really want to find out about Australia and its history, you have to come to Canberra and come to the Australian War Memorial and spend some hours here, you know, looking at all the different things and researching it, because it's truly fascinating. Hi. How are you? You had a good day? Old Parliament building! Being a digital nomad, or trying or learning to be a digital nomad, certainly has its perks, because especially if you're just starting out and you don't know what to do, don't know how to do it, or maybe you're thinking like me, I wasn't so much worried about the unknown. I was more worried about not having any experience in being a digital nomad, and you know, I'm just thinking that all you can do is do like computer geek stuff like programming and developing and all that kind of stuff. But in actual fact, what I'm beginning to realise is if you've got a skill in anything, whether that's writing, photography, videography, anything, you can turn that into something that could generate some money for you to live off of while you travel. And that's what I'm exploring at the moment. And the more I've been filming, the more I've found that I like filming, and I like things to do with filmmaking and cinematography, and that's kind of like what I'm looking at the moment. I don't really take so much photos, it's more videos that I do. I I think the biggest thing with being a digital nomad is the fact that you get freedom and flexibility to do what you want, when you want, and how you want. And that's what I want in my life. Just look at where your skills are and then just build from there. There we go. Here's the Parliament building right here. And we're directly opposite the War Memorial. That's where we were. All the way down there. We were going to go into the Parliament building for the tour, but I'm not waiting in that queue, so not today, maybe another day. The girl I was with, her name was Sina, so she's just staying in the... She's decided that she wants to wait in that queue so that she can go into the Parliament building, which is fair enough, but I can't be bothered waiting in that queue. So I'm basically just going to go back to the hostel. I've not had anything to eat yet. I've only had breakfast this morning, so I'm kind of hungry, I'm kind of thirsty, I've no water left. It's really hot, so I'm going to make my way back to the hostel, chill out, and then I'll catch up with Sina when she gets back. I've still got this dodgy flip-flop as well, all the way from Fraser Island. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, we get soaked. So nice. That's nice and cool. Woo! Just getting soaked now. That is the best way to cool down. Alright, I'm back in the hostel and here's the situation. The situation is I had a mission, and that was to get back to this hostel, which was a success. However, I didn't plan to fall asleep. Well, I didn't wake up the next morning, but I woke up quite late at night. Couldn't really just whip out the camera and end it because all these people in the room were sleeping. I just realised that this vlog has been quite a deep vlog, and I do apologise about that. But that's obviously just the nature of the environment that I was in. Stick around for the next few videos because I'm actually going to be checking out a co-working space. I applied for another job. I also found a really cool thing to do in Canberra, but it costs over $1,000 a night to stay there. I emailed the place asking if I could go there in exchange for, you know, promoting the place on my YouTube. But for now, remember, the world's at your feet, go and explore it, create some epic moments. I'll see you at the next video.